Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review swatch video on the Emily Edit palettes from Makeup Revolution, released in collaboration with Emily Noella 83 from YouTube. I haven't subscribed to her forever. She's so cool to watch. She's very down to earth, honest. I feel like if you need 100% real review on any product that she has reviewed, definitely watch that video because I've never seen her to be fake, I guess you can say, when it comes to brands and products. She's very real, she's very honest, and that is one thing that I do love about her. And now I was excited to hear that she did a collaboration because I don't think she's ever done a collaboration before. And I love these palettes, and that's shocking for me to say, and I'll get into the reason why. But first I kind of want to explain the way my scheduling for my videos are working this week. This video is going up Tuesday instead of Monday. It was supposed to be Monday, but I couldn't get it up in time, so it's going up on Tuesday. I'm going to do a bonus video for Wednesday, which was originally the video that was going to be for Friday. I was going to do a tutorial using the palettes, but then I felt like I need more than one, so I'm going to do that one as a bonus video, and then I'm going to do a video on Friday, which is going to be like 3 looks, 1 palette, or maybe like I'm going to throw this one in here that I did today using the Needs palette, and the rest of them I'm going to do with them once. So that is the video planned for this week. It's going to be all about the Emily Edit palettes from Makeup Revolution. So really quickly, I do want to say that I have been very honest about Makeup Revolution eyeshadows in the past. I don't own any of the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes that I bought anymore. I don't really care for them. Their eyeshadow formula has never been amazing to me until these palettes. So when I've done one look with this palette and one look with this palette so far, and I'm pleasantly surprised with the formulation of these because I just feel like they're not like the other ones. The other ones I would have trouble blending. The other ones I would always have trouble blending. They'd get really patchy and they would like skip throughout my crease. And these are just different. The shimmers seem to be better formulated as well because in the past they would just not really have a lot of payoff. They wouldn't be metallic enough when I would wet them. So I definitely think these are better formulas than their past eyeshadow palettes that I've tried. So already I love them. Also, I love the packaging. The boxes match the palettes. This is the Needs, and then on the back it just has her picture and what's on it. It says a collection of beauty vlogger Emily Noella 83's favorite shades, handpicked from her top Makeup Revolution palettes. This all-in-one palette for face, eyes, and everyday essentials. So the Needs palette is past Makeup Revolution eyeshadows and face products that are her favorite that they just combined into one palette. And this is the normal size of Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. If you've ever bought them before, this is what most of their eyeshadow palettes are sized at. And then of course you have the Once, which is a lot bigger. Then of course you have the shades, her picture, everything on the back. And this one is her shades that I believe she created with them, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't dipped into a lot of the shades. I've done one look with the Once palette, and those are about all the shades that I've used. And then my look today is from the Needs. So I want to start off with the Needs palette since this one is a lot smaller. It won't take as long to get through. And when I bought this, my mirror was broken. That's okay. So this is what this palette looks like right here. Try not to blind you guys or cut my fingers on this mirror. You get six eyeshadows over here. This up here is like setting powder, like under eye setting powders, I believe, and then a bronzer, blush, and a highlight. I have tried this like under eye setting powder once. It was okay. I need to use a little bit more. I'm not too crazy about the bronzer. I've used it a couple times and I just don't really like the way it looks on my skin. Maybe it's the foundation I'm using it with because I've only used it with one foundation, which is the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. So I'm going to swatch the bronzer, which is called Courage, the blush is Joy, and then the highlight is Gratitude. So that is them right there. The highlight is very light is what I have on right now. I did build it up a little bit to get it how it is. I don't think this will work for every skin tone though, the highlight, I think, because it's almost too white for my skin tone to where it almost looks gray. So I don't think it'll work on every skin tone, but the blush and bronzer I think will work with multiple skin tones. The blush does seem to have a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is a little bit of like powder kickback with these. They're not too crazy with the kickback, but there is some. All the powders are very, very soft, which I do like. Now going into the eyeshadows, I'm just going to breeze through this one because it's really, I don't really have too much to say about it. I've used it. I know what I like, what I don't like. The look that I have on my eyes right now is using 4 shades from the eyeshadows. And I love the names of them, like courage, joy, gratitude, kindness, honesty, passion, peace, faith, hope, and love. Like, I love all that. It's so sweet. And I mean, there is some kickback to these shadows, and I do feel like you do have to kind of build them up to get some pigment. But, so there's those. Honesty, passion, peace, which you can't really see, and then faith, hope, and love, which you can't see love either. But yeah, the formulation on these, I don't know what it is about these compared to past palettes. If they change their formula, since I've tried palettes from them, I just avoid palettes from them altogether usually because of the ones I've tried I haven't really liked. But I'm so in love with these. I can see myself using this every day, like as a day-to-day palette, which I think is the basis around it, minus like the blush and the bronzer, because I'm not too crazy about them. Like, I have all of that on right now, the blush, bronzer, and a highlight. It looks okay on camera, I feel like, but in person I feel like it's just like a little patchy. Moving on to the Once palette, because we got a lot to cover with this one, and this thing is massive. Like, it's bigger than my face, which is crazy. Makeup Revolution mirrors and their palettes have always been bomb, and then so this one is crazy. Like, I can do like a full face with this. Like, my whole face fits in this mirror, which I think is crazy. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say crazy, but here is this beautifulness of a palette right here. You get so many different colors. I really gravitate towards these shades right in here, which these are the ones that I used in my look that'll be up tomorrow. But there's so many different colors you can go with this. There's a lot of these purple shades, which these are the ones that I really want to play with because I don't really go for violets. And then this corduroy shade down here, which I'm really gravitating towards, plus these green shimmers up here. I don't reach for shades like that normally, so I'm really excited to play with those. And then plus you get a lot of like neutrals in here. You can definitely create a very neutral look. You got like these transition shades. This Oh Heavens is Oh Heavens right here is gorgeous. You could use this as a nice like gold color on your lid. This is just so pretty. So starting off with this top row right here, we have the Cream, Hobby, Prayer, Grateful, Good Vibes, and Side Hustle, which I love it. I love this cream shade because you guys know that I love a good matte bone shade. I love that these mattes are soft, and I've never seen that before in a Makeup Revolution palette. Like I said, maybe it's just a new formula, and since I haven't been trying it, I didn't know about it. I feel like you get more payoff with the shimmer glittery shades, even without wetting them, than I have in the past with their palettes. And I definitely feel like these don't swatch as well as they apply on the eyes, but they do swatch amazingly. Like, they're not horrible when swatched. So here we go. From here we have the Cream, Hobby, Prayer, and Grateful. Grateful is kind of hard to see on my skin. It's like a nice lighter shimmery green color. And then we have Good Vibes right here. And then both of these are Side Hustle. I wanted to see if it would change it, like the pigmentation with it wet. So this first one is not wet and the second one's wet. And that, to me, it looks the same. But it's really pretty. It's got like a really pretty gold like reflect to it, a pretty green gold. I think green and gold go amazing together. Just green is not my favorite color, so I do kind of want to play with those since it is definitely not my it's definitely out of my comfort zone. So for this next row we have Midwest, Dues Paid, Eve Rose, Belle Violet, Peppercorn, and Fifi. I'm not sure. I don't remember how she pronounced it in her video. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. But that's a really pretty purple shade anyway. So let's swatch these. Here's the second row. Starting right here, we have Midwest, then Deuce Paid, and then Eve Rose right here. Which Eve Rose, in the pan, it looks almost like a light lilac-y, purpley color. But when you swatch it, it's very like pink peach with like a golden reflect to it. It's like shifting and it's so pretty. I cannot wait to put that like all over my lid. And then next we have this really pretty violet-y color in Bell Violet, which I don't use those types of purples. I more use like burgundy purples normally, so that I'm kind of excited to play with as well. Then next we have Capricorn right here, which is kind of like a shimmery brownish color. I'm not too crazy about that color, but I think it's really pretty. And then we have Fifi, I'm not sure, I'm sorry. This one does look a little bit patchy, but it's a really pretty gorgeous purpley shade, almost like plum. And I really think that based on what I've used, based on the other mattes in this that I've used, I think they'll apply better on the eye than what you're seeing swatched. So I don't think it'll be patchy like that once you try to blend it on the eye. I mean, the other mattes in them weren't, so I'm assuming the formula is consistent. So for the third row, we have Oh Heavens, which this Oh Heavens shade is a gorgeous inner corner brow bone highlight. It is so pretty and amazing. It's not what I have on my inner corner right now. I have the highlight from the Needs palette in my inner corners, but you know what? Okay, there we go. So we have Oh Heavens, like I said, gorgeous inner corner brow bone highlight. Love Tons, Pizzazz, Family, Top Story, and Apartment. And all of these like shimmery shades like Oh Heavens, Top Story, Grateful, like Good Vibes, Side Hustle, all those are so smooth and buttery in the pan when you're like swirling your finger in them. So first right here we have Oh Heavens, then we have Love Tons, which is gorgeous. We have Pizzazz, and then down here we have Family, which again with this one it does seem a little patchy, but it seems like these deeper purple plummy shades are more patchy, but I don't think they'll be that way on the eye. Top Story, this really pretty gold color right here, and then we have Apartment, which again this is a little patchy as well, but I think once on the eye it'll blend like a dream. Last row we have right here is gorgeous. I mean, the whole palette's gorgeous, so I mean, first down here we have Cupcake, and then we have Laugh Cry, which is hands down my favorite color in this whole palette. We have Cheer, Heartbeat, Corduroy, and Dark and Early. Here are the swatches. First here we have Cupcake, which is very reflective pinky color right here, and then we have Laugh Cry right here, Cheer, and then down at the bottom we have Heartbeat, Corduroy, which is very patchy, but it's a very interesting color. I'm kind of curious to see how that one's going to work on the eye with as patchy as it is on the hand. And then lastly we have Dark and Early. I don't think Dark and Early is a jet black color. I think it has a little hint of green in it, but it is still gorgeous. I think it'll be perfect when you're using those green colors to kind of deepen up the look. So I don't think this video is going to be too terribly long. I feel like I sped through everything pretty quickly. So I think at the end of this video I'm going to include the tutorial of this look right here using the Needs palette, since it is very simple, very day-to-day look. So I think I'm going to go ahead and include that. Okay, so I'm starting off by priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Eye Primer. Of course, hands down my favorite eye primer for everything. And then I'm going to set that down using the shade Love in this palette. Now I'm taking Peace, which is actually a very light shade, you almost can't see it, and just putting this in my crease. It's an amazing transition shade. Going in with Faith and just deepening up that crease a little bit. I didn't use Hope because I didn't want it too dark. This is just perfect for everyday makeup. It's not too dark and it's not just light either. I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And now I'm just taking a little bit more Peace and blending that out. Now going in with Honesty. This is a really pretty color, and I think it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I'm not wetting it. I just want to get that color on my lid, and I'm just using, I don't know what brush this is, but I'm just packing it on with it, and just doing that until I'm happy with the way it looks. Now I'm just going to go back and forth with Faith and Peace and make sure everything is nicely blended out. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm taking the highlight in this palette in Gratitude, which is definitely a very light highlight. You have to really pack it on to get it to show up. It's probably better if you wet it. I haven't tried it yet, but it'll probably be a lot more pigmented if you did. And that is actually it. I'm just taking a little bit more of Love and cleaning up my brow bone, and I actually didn't show it, but I do have the bronzer, blush, and highlight from the palette on my cheeks right now. Kind of look at that, and so it's on my face throughout the whole video as well. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and really hope this was kind of informative. I know I kind of sped through things. I feel like I never speed through reviews and swatches that fast, but I mean, these are just so self-explanatory. You can only say the shades are buttery and pigmented so many times in a video. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time that I post a video. I'll have all my socials listed in the description box down below so you can follow me there and be notified when I post as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.